Hey everyone, I am Jessica from Willowvine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. So like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. So the main energy here that just flew out of nowhere, because I was just doing a pre-shuffle, getting the cards situated, and I was going to pull on camera, like start the reading basically on camera, because sometimes I'll pull a couple ahead of time just to get into the energy, but this one just flew right out. It was like, came out of nowhere, basically. So someone might appear out of nowhere, or information or something might happen out of nowhere. We got one and the same. And with this, it's making me feel, because it's like the same thing but different. It could be different perspectives, different point of views. If we talk about people, different personalities, things like that. But I feel like there are two people that appear to be the same or very similar, but yet there are differences, whether they're superficial differences or not. So it could be twins, identical twins, or siblings that are involved in the situation. Oh, I just got super nervous. Holy shit. That was weird nervous, though. I almost went tachycardic there for a second. Like my heart just started pounding. Just momentarily, though. So maybe someone's going to be nervous about this or something. I don't know. That was really weird. Anyways, that came on out of nowhere. Yeah, I said something's going to come out of nowhere. But anyways, similarities. But yet these two people, no matter how similar they appear, whether it's literally their physical appearance or personality-wise, like they have similar interests, so you would chalk them up to be in the same category, basically. But there are some slight differences between whoever these people are. And there's warning at the bottom of the deck. And I was feeling protect yourself and your energy, especially around these people, or at least around one of them, because it's giving me that whole energy of like, one always tells the truth and one always lies, even if they're not like liars and shit. But I do kind of feel that in here. But protect yourself, not physically speaking, because I don't feel like there's physical harm that's going to, befall anyone in this energy. Like, that's not the warning here, I guess you could say. I was going to say that's not the risk. It feels like energetically, so someone might be, or maybe more than one person might be trying to enter your energetic field, get into your bubble, basically. And people can do that by reaching out to us, just thinking heavily about us, projecting negative energy our way, whatever it is. But protect yourself and your energy. I'm going to leave that one out. There could be family ties here for some of you. Like, I don't know if these two people, like I said, are siblings, whether they're twins or not, or if there's family ties here between you and them. So let's dive in and see what's going on for you guys in this energy. I just heard a lot of things are going on for someone. Maybe that's why somebody wants to talk. Actually, I'll start off with one of these. That energy made me so nervous. It just like literally put my heart in my throat is what it felt like. Alright, excuse me. Hopeless, loss, depression, suicide. Protect your energy, definitely. Especially if there's someone that wants to talk to you or is going to be around you who is in a depressive state, whether it's like end of life serious or just they're like, I don't know, I feel like mental exhaustion here. And if you're an empath, you definitely don't want to dive into that energy unless you're fucking prepared, because it usually feels like yourself and it can like really drag you down. I mean, someone could be going through that. Like, you could be this light energy where there's someone around you who's kind of negative, so no matter what the reason is, whether it's depression, any form of mental illness, or if they've got some dark thoughts and whatever going on, protect yourself around them, because if you're an energetic sponge, it can feel like you can get into that state of mind. Because this would be somebody that wouldn't talk about their feelings, wouldn't share it. So just be aware, is what I want to say, because someone's in some dark energy. And you're hopeful. This is the dark and the light I was just talking about. Inspired, optimistic success. And then smell the roses, slow down, take some you time, get out in nature. Yeah. It's like, I feel like you have hope for the future. You just enjoy life. And someone, I almost feel like they're trying to and kind of failing at it because they do have a negative mindset. Maybe it's due to circumstances. I don't know what's going on with this person in particular, but I feel like they could definitely drag you out of that happy energy if you get suckered into this or sucked into this energy. I mean, maybe someone will get suckered into something, but I feel like, I don't know. It's like it's hard to be around this person, probably because of their energy, or it will become that way once you realize who this is. And it could be anybody to you. All right, give me a little bit more on, not with this one, yeah. With hopelessness and hopeful. I just heard they're two separate things. There's two different people, which is what I said. Hopeless. Someone's trying to find something in common with you, and it's hopeless. Okay. Chemistry. So this person might be upset because they're interested in you and they can't find a common ground. Like maybe they don't have common interests. Attraction, spark, passion. Yeah, they're interested, but there's like a divide here, and it's upsetting someone. I kind of feel like be careful about letting this person in if they do try to find a common ground, or if they're, if they achieve that goal and they're like, oh, I'm interested in the same shit as you. Because I don't know, their energy just doesn't feel that good. They're going through something, whoever they are. This person could be avoiding you, or they were up until this point. They're definitely avoiding their happy feels. They might be avoiding you because of what they're going through. So if they're aware that you're a strong empath, they might be keeping their distance because they don't want you to know or sense or feel whatever they're feeling, and whatever's going on with them. I mean, that's pretty respectful, but at the same token, it feels like it's really difficult to stay away if that's the case. Yeah, I don't know. So it's probably not, emotional storm. It's probably not the best to be around them. So if they are avoiding you on purpose, I kind of feel like that's the best move for whoever they are. Turmoil, unstable, affected. I feel like you do inspire this person, but yet it invokes some feelings that they don't want to feel. So it's like they're inspired to do better, to think more positively, to go down a good road, basically. To have hope for the future, that life is beautiful. But then a shit show happens, or this problem or that problem, and it just consumes them. I feel like, this person has some unresolved shit that they just don't want to deal with. And they don't want anyone to know either. They definitely don't want you to know. A divine feminine, or it's a divine feminine. I don't feel like the divine feminine is going through this. It would just be a feminine energy. Because if you're actually vibing in the divine feminine energy, you've kind of gone through that stuff. But, feminine energy is within males and females. But I mean, there could be this divine feminine energy who's picking up on this. And whoever this other person is doesn't want them to know. Like, they don't want you to know. I don't want you to know the bad news. Alright, so what else do we have here? I was hoping for a good reading, I'm just saying. Actually, I did have a good reading. I didn't even fucking share it yet. It's been uploaded for like a day or two. I need to share it. I don't know why I didn't. Like, I do that sometimes. It's like, I should say this. I don't know why I didn't. I should do this. I don't know why I didn't. So I could be in this energy. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. True colors. Well, I kind of feel like you're going to see someone's true colors. You probably already feel them, sense them, or you did when you were around this person. And it might not have matched a persona. You know, whatever they were saying and doing to your face could have been the exact opposite of what you were feeling. And I just feel like this person's seeing your true colors as well, especially if they were looking at you in kind of a negative way before, but especially if like some crazy shit was going on for you, or if you were dealing with a lot at one point. That doesn't feel like depression on your end. It just feels like a level of intensity. Well, if there's any financial problems here, or if someone loses their job or is unemployed, you'll definitely see someone's true colors, like why they're around in the first place. Bad credit, debt, unemployed. I mean, this person could have been unemployed when you were dealing with them, or that's coming up for them, and they ghosted you. I don't know, I kind of feel it's weird because I feel two people's perspectives. I said one was good, one was bad, basically, and I kind of feel like some of you are seeing this person's true colors, like why they were in the position they were in, like who they really are. And I don't really feel like you're vibing with it. And I kind of feel like they're seeing your true colors because they were looking at you in a very different light, probably in a negative way. And now they're going, wait a minute, I think I made a boo-boo here. But you guys clash anyway, so it doesn't, I guess it really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, because this person's just not happy. I don't think you'd be happy with whoever this is either, because they've got some shit going on. Just give me one of these with the true colors. Receive, open, and toxicity. Like I said, opposite. Masculine energy. Okay, so receive, open, opening up, generosity, gifts, assistance. This person wants to open up to you now that they're seeing who you truly are, that you're not a problem, basically, or you're not an emotional wreck, but they kind of are. Even if this person isn't overly emotional, they got something going on that differs from you. And I mean, we all deal with different life circumstances and stuff, and we can have highs and lows in life, but I feel like this person has a lot of lows because of their perspective, their outlook, just they're negative, basically. There could be addictions in here, but not necessarily. There's just unhealthy patterns and past traumas that this person hasn't dealt with. So if whoever this is sounds familiar and they want to open up to you, I mean, I don't feel like it'd be a bad thing, especially if they want to talk, get advice, or just, you know, have a friend to lean on, basically. But just make sure you protect your energy so that you don't take on their shit or really dive into this, because this is deep and dark is what it feels like. Whatever they would open up about would be surface level or just a little bit below the surface. They wouldn't go wicked deep, you know what I mean? But you would feel the depth of these feelings if you don't protect yourself around them. Whoever this is not, they're not truly open to love. They're not truly open to this connection, to connections, period, no matter what they are, because they've got a lot going on. Because I almost feel that that energy of when someone's like, oh, I'm ready for this, I'm ready for love, or I am a good friend, you know, whatever it is, and they interact and they show support and it just goes really well, and then it just stops, and then they do it again. It's a pattern of that, because they're not truly ready to be invested in anyone. but they do want to be. I don't know, I don't like their energy. It just puts a pit in my stomach. And it's making me kind of nervous, like almost jittery nervous. Like my heart's not racing now. It's more like I don't like how I'm feeling right now. I really don't like this person's energy. Alright. So what else do we need to know about this? Why is it even coming up? I mean, I want to say the main message here is if any of this that sounds familiar is making sense, you can pinpoint who it is, especially if there's a return, because I do feel like separation coming back, there could be a pattern of that. Even if it wasn't a romantic person, it could just be not a very good friend or a family member or whatever. If that sounds familiar, I'm not saying, and Spirit's not saying, you can't associate with this person or talk to them or be around them. Just make sure you protect yourself and your energy when you interact with them, because I feel like this energy could just like attach to you and just, I don't know. When low vibing energies are attracted to high vibing energies because they're high vibing, the hopeful energy, like you can pull me out of this because they're energy vampires, basically. They're leeches. Even if they're not consciously aware of this, people in that energy do tend to want to be around happier people because it's like they feed off from it in hopes that it will make them feel better. But that's external energy, external validation, external happiness. It's not truly your own. So it's like when it disappears, it hits hard. Just don't let them siphon you, like siphon your energy, because this could drain the shit out of you. My head is crawling like crazy right now. I don't know what I was just reminded of when my head started tingling like that. It's a reading that I did do. I haven't uploaded it. Well, I haven't shared it yet. It's a money reading. It was all about abundance and success and really good things coming in for somebody. But at the end, I started getting wicked tired. And it was a spiritual thing because I had so much energy. And that's what it's reminding me of. Like, I had so much energy and I was like, oh, I'm going to do this reading. I'm not ready for bed. I'm too awake to go to sleep. You know what I mean? I might as well be productive. And then, like, towards the end, the energy just kind of, I don't know if it shifted, because I don't want to say it fully changed because the messages were still coming out, but I was just like so fucking drained. And that's the energy I'm feeling here with somebody siphoning that. So you could be all pumped, energetic, gung-ho about your goals, dreams, this, that, whatever, and then all of a sudden it's just like not there. And you're just like, oh shit, I gotta go take a nap. But this feels like more than just a nap where I'm too tired to do anything, I don't even fucking want to, which would be a form of depression. And if you don't deal with that and you know that about yourself, it's coming from someone else. Protect your energy so that you don't go off course. It's basically an energetic attack, but not intentional. But I do feel like, okay, I don't know if it's in this energy or not. I don't know if I'm going to read about it or like really look into it. But there is someone who is under an energetic attack, and it could be affecting your dreams, or affecting you more when you're in a meditative state. It could also pop in as creepy thoughts. And the reason why I say that is because yesterday, it was just fucking random. I think it wasn't last night, it was the night before or something. I wasn't scared or anything, but it would be a scary thought or a creepy thought, something that could freak somebody out, But I don't know, shit like that doesn't really freak me out. So I just feel like it was more of a sign for someone versus anything for me. But I was just sitting on my bed, my feet were dangling down, and the thought, because I was doing something on my phone, so I wasn't like thinking about my space and whatever, but the thought of something creepy and a hand coming out from under my bed popped in my head, and I could visualize it, like this creepy whatever, and I'm like, huh, why would I think of that? You know, why? Because I'm not afraid of shit like that, you know what I mean? But it was just a scary image, and that can happen when people send kind of energy your way like that. Because I don't feel like I was picking up on someone's fears. I mean, maybe, but it felt more like a scare tactic. Maybe that's why I'm bringing that up. Because that would freak kids out, and some adults, you know, especially if they see things like that. I didn't see it, it was just in my mind, you know what I mean? I don't know why I brought that up, but had to do with spiritual attacks of some kind. Well, the devil. So, fear, basically. A scare tactic is what I was talking about, but invoking fear. And then, was that the Five of Wands? Yeah, the Five of Wands, which is conflict. To create conflict. Invoking fear to create conflict. But there could be a level of fear of conflict between you and whoever this person is. They might be fearful that you just won't talk to them because of whatever happened. But this feels like conflicting fears, where you would battle within yourself to be like, is this real or is it not? What does this mean? Or where's it coming from? Because there's an external energy in here. Where's it coming from? I don't know where this is coming from. That's what I want to say. So that could be where the fear is for someone, whether it's you or whoever this is. I don't know what's happening. I don't know where this is coming from. So if that isn't happening to you, it could be happening to whoever this person is who's in the depressed state. They might be dealing with someone in that energy and they're picking up on it and they're unaware. Someone is. I don't know who the fuck it is, but someone in their family or someone they were, I was going to say someone in their family or someone they were related to, married to, dating, whatever. Yeah. Somebody's picking up on some inner turmoil, some frustrations, fears, hopelessness. Protect your energy. I want to say protect your energy whether you believe in it or not. I mean, if you don't believe in any magical practices, or you don't utilize crystals or palo santos or sage or any of that, which most of you do, some sort of protection, divination, I guess, cleansing and whatever. Even if you don't believe in that, if you're like Christian, Catholic, whatever, wear a cross, keep it around you. Use your faith to your advantage for protection purposes in moments like this. Because what you believe in is what's going to protect you ultimately. It's intention based. So, I mean, I don't follow the Christian Catholic faith, and I don't disagree with it or anything. I just don't follow it. So me carrying around a cross is not going to do me any good because I don't have faith in it. You know what I mean? So if someone's dealing with this crap energy, whatever you have faith in, make sure you utilize to protect your energy. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Someone might have a Hemi. I don't know. So a truck with a Hemi in it or something. Do cars have Hemis? I'm not a vehicle person, so I don't know. Someone might have a truck with a Hemi. I don't know why that would be significant. That could be the person who's dealing with this or who is in that depressed state. War could also be significant, so I don't know if this person, I feel like there's a battle here energetically especially and kind of physically, so there could be like conflicting energies, like problems around where disagreements and shit like that. What was I gonna say? Oh, war. Or this person could have served and gone to war, been part of that, or they're very drawn to that topic, that subject, even if they aren't a veteran or anything. They could have known people that are, or because I don't know, this trauma and toxicity and stuff could definitely come from a place of PTSD for someone. But regardless, I mean, this could just be somebody who's heavily interested in that stuff. Like, they watch stuff about World War II, and I almost said World War III. Hasn't happened yet. But anyways, like the Civil War, uh, Vietnam. I don't know. They could have a fascination with that stuff or an interest. We have judgment. This is making me dizzy. I don't know. The name Misty could be significant for someone. Something to do with people. I don't know. What about people? People in the city. City people. City. I almost feel like people are being taken advantage of or controlled. I don't know what that would have to do with this person. I mean, that shitty energy can do that, make you feel that way. Because in the beginning I was talking about somebody else's energy rubbing off on you. And I feel that in here. But I also feel like there is someone, I'm getting full body chills now, who is being spiritually attacked. Like someone sending an entity their way. They have an attachment. I just heard, you're not talking to who you think you're talking to. Oh, that makes sense. That dream really wasn't for me, because I was so confused, because that dream is so weird. All right, I'm not going to get into deets on it, but it makes sense in this energy. So I was having one dream, and it was fucking weird. But anyways, I mean, the gist of it was I was running a race, because I had so many dreams last night. It's crazy. But the one right before what I'm going to talk about was that goes with this energy, like you're not talking to who you think you're talking to. It's like a mimic or something. Now I'm getting nervous again. Maybe somebody is messing with divination. They haven't protected their energy. I don't know, this person's pretty open, regardless of messing with divination tools or not, or trying to talk to spirit. I'm not saying that's you, the viewer. Someone. I don't know, I'm pointing to judgment now. Someone. Anyways, I was running a race, and there was other people like competing against me, but I wasn't competing with them. And I thought that they were way up ahead of me. I don't know. I can't remember who they were, but anyways, I thought they were way up ahead of me. I'm like, oh, they're going to beat me anyways. It doesn't matter. I was in competition with myself. Like, I was trying to beat my last score. So it'd be like, I was pushing myself to do better than I did in the past, basically. Which is pretty much the only person you should be in competition with is yourself, your past self. But anyways, then that was the basis of that dream. And then all of a sudden, at the end of that, it shifted into, I was literally laying in my own bed and my daughter was laying right beside me, just staring at me, telling me something. I don't remember what she was telling me in the dream, but her mouth was moving. She was blah blah blahing at me, because in my head, in the dream, I remember going, this is a dream. I realized I was asleep because it seemed so real that it had to be fake. I was like, because just in comparison to the dream that I was just in, I could tell it was a dream. You know what I mean? It's not something that would happen day to day with the things that were in it, what I saw and whatever. But with my daughter facing me in my bed, that could legitimately happen. So it went from like fiction to reality in a split second. I'm like, oh, I'm dreaming. But the second I realized it was a dream, it kind of scared me, I'm not gonna lie. Emma stopped talking and picked up the blanket and started, like, jumped on top of me, started smothering me. And I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, I literally woke up gasping and I felt like I couldn't get the energy off me. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I did, but it's like something like that. Because if you think about it, a negative entity, whatever, they want to gain your trust. They want you to talk to them. They want you to welcome them in. No, I didn't welcome that in. I banished that fucking energy. I'm just saying. I'm like, I don't know who the hell you're after, but you ain't coming here. So anyways, they gain your trust and can appear or make you think that you're talking to your deceased whoever or someone you care about, and that's not who it is. But the second you realize, that's when they turn on you. And they don't always have to physically attack a person. They can drain your energy. They can weaken you, get you into a weakened state so you do something stupid, or so you create conflict, so that you make bad decisions. Someone's dealing with that. I don't feel like it's you, but I feel like someone's dealing with that. It's an attachment of some kind, whether someone sent it to them or they just got the attachment from a location, a haunted location, or from another person, like just being around them. That's too many. I don't need that. All right, so give me more on this. Looks like a mess, but it ain't that bad. Okay, I have no clue. Yeah. I'm only taking the ones that were face up, which is the Queen of Swords, the Truth Teller, and Temperance. So we could have a Libra here, Sagittarius, Aries, Capricorn, Virgo, possibly Taurus as well. I just heard you won't take me alive. What the hell? So someone's going to go down with a fight, basically, in some situation. I'm not sure exactly what the situation is, but, all right. I just heard the truth will help you. So if someone is not open enough to see what's happening to them, maybe if they step outside the box a little bit and just listen, take someone's advice, even if it's spiritual advice, that will help the situation, because that's healing energy. That's like balancing things out, because we literally have like good on one side and evil on the other, which is kind of how we started shit, with the opposing energies. Because that's very combative energy, and this is very truthful energy. Didn't I say that in the beginning? Between people, there's one person who always tells the truth and one person who always lies. It's like, it's up to you to decide. So if anyone's battling against you, energetically or otherwise, I don't feel like they're going to win, because you're not in competition with anyone. You're not going to deal with it in the way that a low-vibing person would, so not in the way that they expect. Because you know how to transmute this energy. Probably because you're protected, just saying, but I kind of feel like I'm ahead of the game over here. It's like combating a problem before it even starts, kind of thing. But regardless, even if there is just energy around, you know what steps to take for yourself to protect yourself. Make sure you continue to do that, especially around whoever this person is. Because because I feel it in an unintentional way, but I also feel it in an intentional way. So I don't know if, like, if this person is unintentionally affecting you because you're an empath, but someone's intentionally affecting them. Do you know what I mean? So they're intentionally affected. It's causing problems for them. So when you're around them, you soak up the energy and it affects you. Could be something like that. I'm not really sure who the hell is who here and how it's all coming together, but I feel an attachment, like a literal entity, and then I feel that drained, negative, shitty energy that someone's feeling. But then there's someone who's in this happy energy. You know, you're an inspiration, you're sunshine and fucking rainbows. It's funny. The Queen of Swords has 2 swords in this one. It's like, this is what I know, and this is what I'm going to tell you. There's someone who's smarter than another person in this arena. Because, you know, you could be just as intelligent as this person is. Like, you both are very intelligent, but maybe they're not well versed in this specific topic, or vice versa. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what it feels like. Like, this is the knowledge I have, and I will share this with you. It is healing. It's for healing purposes, to the betterment of the situation, if you're willing to listen. So someone needs to pay attention if they want this to stop, basically. 10 of Cups. Someone is in a family. Yeah, there could be family discord going on this negative side. That's what this devil energy is creating. I'm not sure if there's like a happy persona. Like, all is good, our family's fucking wonderful, but there's a problem with that. There's a lot of conflict behind the scenes that someone isn't discussing. Maybe you're aware of it. Could be within a relationship falling to shit. Yeah, there's a toxic tie, toxic connection here. I don't know, this shit energy came out of nowhere. It just feels like it can become so bad that you can lose your job, you can lose your home, you can lose your relationship can end. It's like somebody's plagued with bad luck, is what it seems like. Like, man, my luck is shit. It's not luck. It's not bad luck. It's not good luck. I don't even feel like it's karma. It's a problem is what it is. Yeah, so someone might be chalking this up to, oh, I guess this is my karma. Whatever that is not their karma. I don't know. Because that's heavily affecting the emotions of the people involved in that family situation or just in the situation. There is a healer here. You could, yeah, because the star's here too. And the star next to the 3 of Swords would be healing pain. And it's not just you healing from your own heartbreak and pain. It's someone's a healer. They deal with the arts in that way. And you could do that for work because there's financial security, stability here. But it's also lineage if you think about it. You know, it's in your bloodline. That's the opposing energies. You're very different from this person, and if you're in that healer energy, you definitely, whether you do it for work or not, you definitely need to protect your energy from whoever this is. Whether they're in your own damn family or not. I don't know who it is, but I don't feel like it's fully intentional on their part. I really don't. I feel like they're being influenced in some way. Yeah, I'm staring at energy vampire. Just be careful around this person in this energy, because I feel like it will get the best of you, basically. It'll get the best of someone. I don't know. I I really don't know what to do now, is what I feel here. So someone might not know what to do or understand what's going on. I don't know how this fucking happened. I don't know what to do. I mean, if somebody is like realizing that they have an attachment or that something's going on with someone they care about or whatever, and it's like, oh shit, I don't know what to do now. Like, those are the signs. That's what's happening to me. Oh my God. Now, how do I handle it? Go to a professional, someone you trust. Maybe they can help cleanse, help give you tips and tricks on what to do. And if you don't feel like doing that, just seek someone who has a higher knowledge in that field than you do to help you. Whether it's a friend and they just do it because they want to help, or you got to pay someone. Or do your own research even. But when you do your own research, just make sure you get all the information so you don't make a problem worse, I guess that's like the best advice here, because I kind of feel like someone's going to be like, I don't know what to do. I don't feel like it's you, the viewer, though. Especially if you're in that, like, temperance star energy. If you're in that healing energy, you're probably the light at the end of the tunnel for this person. Well, there's karmic lesson here. Faith, healing, meditation, praying. This is definitely going to open somebody's eyes when it pertains to their faith, or finding faith in a higher whatever, whatever it is for them. Someone's faith is going to be tested big time. They're praying. They're praying. What are they? I was going to say they're praying for healing, for something to work out. Give me just a little bit more on what this person's praying about. Probably a love situation. They might be hoping that something works out between them and someone. I'm praying that this works. Well, we have exhausted. What was I talking about? Draining energy. Burned out, burdened, empty. Lost, puzzled, hopeful, and hopeless. But I'm not feeling that. I feel like with karmic lesson, whether it's a karmic lesson or not, because I don't feel like that negative energy is a lesson for somebody. It could be testing their faith, seeing if they do have faith in something bigger than them, basically. It feels like life is too difficult, like they're getting burnt out from this energy, from this attack, whatever's happening, and they're praying for change. Like, I'm so fucking tired. This is someone at rock bottom, or like they're just exhausted with this bad luck. It's more than just bad luck. It's bad energy. And once it clears, like, once that energy's banished and the attachment's gone, you feel 1,000% lighter in the moment. It doesn't take long for you to go, holy shit, like, you feel it. So if that's legitimate, and you do banish whatever this is, and whatever practice you do to do that works, you'll know. Like, you won't have to question it and be like, did it work? Are they gone? Because I couldn't see them anyways. I could just, whatever. Oh, you'll feel it. It's almost like being in a dark and dreary, foggy room. So you can't really see much, and it's just heavy. And then all of a sudden the sun shines in, the dust is gone, and it's just like, whoa, what the? I haven't felt this energy in this space in how long? That's what someone's gonna feel once it's gone. Something to do with today. This person's definitely praying their ass off today. Maybe today's the day for them to realize that the power of prayer works if you have faith in whatever it is that you're, praying to, or what have you. I just heard, I hope you're wrong. Well, I hope I'm wrong too, because I feel bad for people that have to deal with that shit. It is scary. Longing, missing you, let's talk. Okay, if you're in that healer energy and this dark energy, this person with this fucking heavy shit around them, just don't feel like it's you. If they know that you are a healer, no matter what your title is, I don't know, you're spiritual. We'll leave it at that. They might pray that you'll talk to them, because they might know that you know a thing or two about whatever the hell this is. Like, alright, I really hope you freaking answer the phone. I really hope you talk to me, because I need some help. If you do talk to whoever this is, you'll get a feeling before they approach you. Even if you don't know exactly who's approaching you, you'll sense it. You might feel that dark energy. Like, you could feel like it's attacking you. You could feel the fear. You could get those scary thoughts I was talking about, or you'll sense it, even if you don't know where it's coming from. And then when they do reach out to you, because it's someone you're not talking to, like, there's distance here between you and them, or a falling out of some kind. When they do talk to you, you'll know. You'll go, oh, it was you. Protect your energy. Protect your energy so it doesn't come through to you. Honestly, if you're sensing it ahead of time, protect your energy in the meantime as well. Yeah, because you don't want the stage 5 clinger. And I'm not talking about the person being a stage 5 clinger. I'm talking about the energy. You don't want that shit to stick around. No, no, no. No, no, no. I don't know, what is that? No, 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 no. I don't know. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully it makes sense. Sorry, it was kind of confusing, but apparently someone really needs to know that there's just a dark cloud around. There's an entity or energy, both. And it's got to keep it the fuck away from you, basically. Even if you help or associate with this person. Love you guys. Peace.